love letters and the holidays have my beauty, and am I now a subject of them? Let me see. Ask me no reason why I love you. You are not young. No more am I. Go to then, there's sympathy. You are merry, so am I. Ha ha then, there's more sympathy. You love wine, and so do I. Would you desire better sympathy? Let it suffice thee, Mistress Page, at the least, if the love a soldier can suffice, that I love thee. I will not say, pity me, 'tis not a soldier-like phrase, but I say, love me. By me, thine own true knight, by day or night, or any kind of light, for thee, with all his might, for thee to fight. John Falstaff! Oh, wicked world, one that is well-nigh worn to pieces with age to show himself a young gallant. What unweighed behavior had this drunkard picked out of my conversation that he dares assay me? Why, I haven't been thrice in his company. How should I talk to him? I'll exhibit a bill in Parliament for the putting down of men. How shall I be revenged on him? For revenged I will be, as sure as his guts are made of puddings.
Oh, Mistress Page, trust me, I was coming to your house.
And trust me, I was coming to you. You look very ill.
Nay, I'll never believe that. I have to show you the contrary. Oh, Mistress Page, give me some counsel.
What's the matter, woman?
Oh, woman, if it were not for one trifling respect, I could come to such honor.
Hand the trifles, take the honor. What is it? Dispense with trifles, what is it?
I could, but to go to hell for an eternal moment or so, I could be knighted.
What? Thou liest, Sir Alice Ford.
We bear daylight. Here, read, perceive how I might be knighted. I shall think the worst of fat men, as long as I have an eye to make difference of men's liking. What tempest I trial through this will I shall at WINDSOR. How shall I be revenged on him? Ooh, I think the best way is to entertain him with hope, till the wicked fire of lust has melted in his own grease. Did you ever hear the like?
Letter for letter, but the name of Page and Ford differs. To thy great comfort in this mystery of ill opinion, here's the twin brother to thy letter. I already have 1,000 of these letters, writ with blank space for different names. Sure more, and these are the second edition. He will print them out of doubt, for he cares not what he puts into the press, when he puts us to.
Why? This is the very same, the very hands, the very words. What does he think of us?
Sweet Phoebe, do not scorn me. Do not, Phoebe. Say that you love me not, but say not so in bitterness. The common executioner falls not the axe upon the humbled neck, but first begs pardon. Will you sterner be than he that dies and lives by bloody drops?
I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tellest me there is murder in mine eye. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that eyes, which are the softest and frailest things, shall be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now, I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Now, counterfeit to swoon, why now fall down? Or, if thou canst not, oh, for shame, lie not to say mine eyes are murderers.
Oh dear Phoebe, if ever, as that ever may be near, you meet in some fresh cheek the power of fancy, then shall you know the wounds invisible that love's keen arrows make.
But till that time come not thou near me, for till that time I will not pity thee. And why, I pray you? Who might be your mother, that you insult, exalt, and all at once, over the wretched? What though you have no beauty, as by my faith I see no more in you than without candle may dark go to bed? Must you therefore be so proud and pitiless? Why, what's this? Why do you look so upon me?
Odds my little life, I think that she means to tangle my eyes too. No, faith, proud mistress, hope not after it. You foolish shepherd, wherefore do you follow her, like foggy wind, puffing with wind and rain? You are 1,000 times properer a man than she a woman. But mistress, know yourself, down on your knees, and thank heaven, fasting for a good man's love. For I must tell you, friendly in your ear, sell when you can, you are not for all markets.
Sweet youth, chide a year together. I'd rather hear you chide than this man woo.
He's fallen in love with her foulness, and she'll fall in love with my anger. Why look you so upon me?
For no ill will I bear you.
I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than vows made in wine. Besides, I like you not. Shepherd, ply her hard. Shepherdess, look on him better. And be not proud, though all the world could see, none could be so abused in sight as he.
Dead shepherd, now I find thy saw of might. Whoever loved that loved not at first sight?
Sweet Phoebe,
Ha! What sayest thou, Sylvius?
sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Why, I am sorry for thee, gentle Sylvius.
Wherever sorrow is, relief would be.
Thou hast my love. Is not that neighborly?
I would have you.
Why, that were covetousness. Sylvius, time was that I hated thee, but since that thou canst talk of love so well, thy company, which erst was irksome to me, I will endure. And I'll employ thee, too.
So holy and so perfect is my love, loose now and then, a scattered smile, and that I'll live upon.
Knowest now the youth that spoke to me erewhile?
Not very well, but I have met him oft.
Think not that I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish youth, and yet he speaks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. It is a pretty youth, not very pretty, but sure, he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. Will make a proper man. He is not very tall, yet for his years he's tall. His leg is but so, yet 'tis well. There were a pretty redness in his lip, a more riper and lusty red than that mixed in his cheek. There be some women, Sylvius, had they marked him in parcels as I did, would have gone so far as to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not. Yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him, for what had he to do to chide at me? I marvel why I answered not again. I'll write him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. Wilt thou, Sylvius?
Phoebe, with all my heart.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched, and munched, and munched. Give me, quoth I, aroint thee, witch, the rump-fed Roinian cries. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master of the tiger, but in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind.
Thou art kind.
And I, another.
I myself have all the other. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here, I have a pilot's thumb, wrecked as homeward he did come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. When
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
Paddock calls.
Anon.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Peace! The charms wound up.